my beautiful bookish friends, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am standing up and giving you some very shaky intro footage because I am going to be doing a bookshelf tour. So in a minute I'm going to flip the camera around so you can see all of my knickknacks on my bookshelves, how I organize and how I decorate. So let's get started. So here is a brief overview of what my bookshelves look like. These are the Billy bookshelves from Ikea. And I believe that this middle piece is also a Billy item. If not, I will leave it in the description. But yes, these are all Ikea items. So you guys can see I have stuff all over them. And some of them are used from books and some of them are used for collectibles. So we will start with the bookshelf first. Top here, I just have some wig heads. You can ignore those. Those are from my other videos. And then I have my DC little bombshell vinyl figures and some Monster High mystery figures that I thought I would just throw up there to decorate a little bit. And then we kind of have my Pride and Joy shelf. This is my Haunted Mansion comic book shelf. It is a hardcover comic that I got in Disney World. And then these are the Haunted Mansion Funko Pops that came out. So I have the Caretaker, the Opera Singer, the Merry Minstrel, Madame Leota, She Glows in the Dark, Constance, and then the Mummy. Then if you go down to this shelf, this is where I keep my overflow of fantasy novels, my graphic novels and comic books, and my TBR shelf. So let me show you. Oh, and also I have zero up here. So the way I organize my shelves is that everything on this side I haven't read yet, and everything on this side I have read, and that's how all of the shelves are organized. So I have read all of the comic books on this side and none of the ones from 0 over. So if we go down to this shelf, you guys will see, you'll also notice I don't like a lot of stuff on my shelves. I kind of just have things in between if the books like to fall over because the shelf isn't full. But other than that, I really don't like to decorate my shelves. I like them to be just books and nice and clean. So this shelf is my contemporary shelf, which it might seem weird considering like Hocus Pocus and things are on here, but I classify my contemporaries a little differently because if I put them all in fantasy, I would not have room. So I consider Hocus Pocus to be kind of like contemporary, like light contemporary fantasy, as well as These Witches Don't Burn. So those are kind of all together there, as well as some of the ones you see over here, like the Bone Houses and Ruined and stuff like that. But yeah, these are all of my, adult romance contemporaries, anthologies, and stuff like that. Then I have my little mini Coach backpack that I won, and my Jack mug, which just fits my kind of motif with 0 up there. This third shelf down is all of my fantasy books. So everything from Seafire over to the First Kingdom Keepers I have read, and then everything from the Thousandth Floor over I have not gotten to yet, plus the few that are up top. So I think those are the only shelves that are different between what I've read and what I haven't because I have so many comics. It took me a really long time to move them all around and I don't feel like moving them again. Under my fantasy shelf, I have my mystery thriller one, which is like completely full. I have no room on this one. So again, everything I've read is on this side. So up until A Danger to Herself and others I have read. So the majority of this shelf I haven't read. And I have so many to get through. But I'm hoping to read the Lion Game series in March. And also start reading more Rin Chepko because she's great. So my bottom shelf here is nonfiction, historical fiction, and children's books. I know it's a big jump, but what can you do? So these kind of books in the middle are my children's books. They don't really like to stand on their own, so I kind of lay them on their side and it just keeps everything nice and separate and clean. But yeah, I do read quite a bit of nonfiction if I have it. I only have a few over here that I haven't read. So I'm hoping to actually get this whole shelf converted over, hopefully over the summer or something. I'm not really sure. But that is bookshelf number 1. So let's talk about the middle shelf here. These are where all my vinyl figures kind of live, and they are kind of sort of organized in a way. Some of them don't really match each other, but I'll go through them for you guys. So we have my Maleficent Dorbs, which I got as a gift, and then my Queen Piggy piggy bank. And then I have a Becky Lynch Funko Pop. And this one is a different style, but it's still from Disney World, and it is the Beast. He was a mystery box. Then we have Wonder Woman, and I can't remember the ant's name. Like, it's really escaping me, but it's like my favorite part in the movie when she shoots the triple arrows out and like shoots the Germans. So it's pretty amazing. I like it. Then we have the Diamond Edition Genie from Aladdin and the Green Alien from Toy Story 4, I believe is the specific one. Then moving up, I have Simba and the Possum from Zootopia. Then I have Jessica Rabbit and Penelope Pitstop, which Jessica Rabbit, as you can see, is held down with some poster putty because she likes to fall over. Then we have Oogie Boogie, who's my favorite, and Wally. Snow White from Once Upon a Time, and Sleepy Dwarf, which I want to get all of the dwarfs and the other Snow White so I can have the complete set. Then we have this little sign that says all you need is love and a dog with a French Bulldog on it, and then I have a French Bulldog Funko. And then this shelf is the only shelf that I have 2 Funkos of. This is Jack in his Dapper Jack outfit, and then I got him in the Diamond Edition, and I think that they both kind of look like Dr. Facilier, so I put the voodoo doll from Princess and the Frog in the middle. And then we have Ursula. I also have her as a Diamond Edition. The eels I got in a mystery box. The little Ursula I got as gift, and then my dad found this outside his work. It's like an Ursula glued to a rock, so I have her hanging out up there. And then I have my Maleficent shelf and the Evil Queen, and above them I have Cruella in her car, and a little Cruella and the dog. So up here I have some Tsum Tsums, my French Bulldog, piggy bank, and some sunglasses, and then my dance certificate from when I went to Ireland. And then I have another Jessica Rabbit up there, which the way the light is shining on her is pretty cool. And then I have a Guinness candle. So then I have all of these bells. These are all the princesses painted in various ways. So these are actually bells. They are of the princesses with different themes painted on them that my grandma got for me over the years. And I have a little Buddha up here that we found in the house. We have no idea where he came from. But then I have a Felix and a Dalmatian. Then I have, so this whole shelf is Snow White, and I have them organized by order of the scenes that you see the dresses in the movie. So Cinderella kind of overflows up there. I have the fairy godmother appropriately down here. And then it goes into Aurora, Ariel, and obviously Sebastian. And then I have Professor Ludwig von Drake, which is one of my favorites. And then Ariel goes into Belle. These are also in order of when the movies came out because I'm insane. Then we have this pen cup that I really just put up here because it's glass and I don't want it to break. And then J. Jameson. We have the ceramic mug that Sean made me. And then there is Jasmine, Gantu, Mrs. Potato Head, Tiana. I have a little Constance down here, Rapunzel, Merida, and then my CDA and Lady Liberty mini. So this shelf here is just kind of my odds and ends shelf. There's candles and a squishy and my old train case. And then there's not really any books on here, just kind of some random things. But this bottom shelf is actually the last shelf that houses books. This has all my cookbooks and crafting books and kind of fan related books and coloring books. So that is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tour of all of my bookish things and collectibles. Let me know if you guys have a video like this on your channel. I would love to see them and get new organization ideas, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.